my name is Kourtney Jones.
And I'm John Gardner, Interim Athletic Director. We are
We're
now mic'd up with PV
Athletics.
Athletics.
All right, Mr. Gardner, how has shifting from Assistant Vice President for Academic Engagement and Student Success to the Athletic Director of Panther Athletics instilled a new motivation of ensuring student athletes are as successful as their peers?
I think, well, first, thank you for having me. Thank you for this interview. I think using the skill sets and the leadership skills that I developed over in being the Assistant Vice President for Academic Engagement and Student Success, it really transcends over to where we are now. And so it's the things that I was pretty much doing for 8,000 students. I'm just focusing it down now for the 350, 360 athletes that we have. So that part, that transition piece was easy. And just so you know, I'm still doing some of the work on the other side of the house as well, but focusing some leadership over here to make sure that our athletes have a great experience.
Awesome. Now moving on, how are you setting the tone as the new athletic director for the team, or for the program actually?
It all starts with attention to details. When I met with the staff, first day on the job was, okay, attention to details. We have to be detail oriented because our alums depend on it, our students depend on it, our coaches depend on it. So as an administrative staff, we have to pay attention to details to make sure that all needs are met for our athletes.
Yes, sir, I completely agree with that as well. So being in this position for about 3 months, what do you feel has been the greatest challenge you faced coming into this?
I think the greatest challenge is just making sure that the organization is well run. You want to have a well-run organization that can support student athletes and support the coaches and support the brand. And so making sure that everyone is on the team ready to pay attention to details, and also filling some key positions, and making sure that we have enough able, smart people around in order to help facilitate the change that we want to see.
Awesome. So all just team oriented. So moving on as well, what measures have you already put in place to ensure the remaining athletic season is taking a positive stride instead of a deteriorating downfall?
We're always making sure that number one is you want to make sure that students have the basic needs, having their basic needs met, making sure that the program, make sure coaches are not worrying about the next bus. Will the bus be there? Will they have a hotel going? So we're doing a lot behind the scenes with the administration to make sure that those basic needs are met as we still try to identify the major gaps within the budget. So it's a lot of work being done on the business side so that all things can be well for our athletes.
Love it. Being an alumni of PVAMU, how has past knowledge of HBCU life and experiences prepared you to take on a specific position?
Well, being a product of Purview helped raise me and make me into what I am. Had great mentors in undergrad and in grad school. Even when I started working here in 1997, had great mentors to help me to understand what leadership looks like. And so now I'm able to put that into action and all of the different lessons learned coming through the ranks and understanding, how organizations should run and making sure that we have the best athletic organization here at Purview.
What's your vision in ways to increase alumni and student viewership and ticket sale revenue for on and off campus games?
I think in that space, marketing, we need to become more detail oriented and become more of an expert in that field of marketing, making sure everyone understands that the game is going on. and making sure that the fan engagement piece is there once we get them to the stadium or on the or in the court. We want to make sure that everybody's engaged and having a lot of activities going on and things like that. So I would envision a place that's lively and everyone in the community knows what's going on, so that they know that this is the place to be for whatever sporting event that we're having. So I think that's where we can make our greatest impact is how we market our programs and how we market our brand to others.
What has become your greatest strength, not only as a Black man in education, but also as a leader and alumni who now represents the head as the athletic director for the Panthers?
Now that's, I guess, my greatest strength. That's a very good question. My greatest strength would be keeping a calm head and keeping an even keel through the good and bad times. You know, you want someone that even when things are not going great, to still, be stable enough to make good decisions. And so I think that's one of my greatest strengths is never get too high on the high and get too low on the lows, and just continue to try to do what's right for the program.
All right, and then moving to the end, since you are an alumni, and Prairie View is all about connections from student base, alumni base, and just outside sources as well. How important is it for Panther Athletics to form a newfound relationship with alumni to ensure a positive collaboration can take place to create more funding, connections, and opportunities for the program?
I think it's critical. That will determine the survival of athletics, is the connection with the alums, the connection with those, and making sure that we are able to build trust. We need to build trust with our alums, so that they can trust us in knowing that whatever we say that we're going to do, we're going to do it. However they plan to give their monies for whatever reason, make sure it's been used for that purpose. I think that will help, build the credibility that we need. We need to work on trust. So I, meet with the alums all the time. Whenever someone wants to meet with me, I don't have a problem meeting, because we have to begin to build the relationships that's needed so that they can trust us in such a way that they will be willing to give to the program, knowing that we have the best interest in mind for Prairie View.
All right, Mr. Gardner, thank you for your time today. Are there any other remarks you would like to add to this interview?
Well, no, Kourtney, I just want to thank you. Thank you for interviewing me today. And at any time, if you would like to interview, I'm always available for you.
Thank you.
And we are now mic'd up. She didn't say anything.